Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Trina. If you're returning, welcome back and thank you for joining me again. Okay, so this is pretty funny. I asked AI, Chat GPT, to write a script for me about setting up a minimalist Louis Vuitton planner. And this is what it came up with. And I think it's kind of funny because it sounds really similar to the many videos that have been posted on YouTube. So let me know what you think. I'm going to go through it verbatim, including the editing instructions or directions that it gives. Here we go. Opening scene. You sitting at a sleek minimalist desk with the Louis Vuitton planner in front of you. Now, my desk is not that sleek and minimalist. It's a crate and barrel desk. You're not going to see the whole thing because the camera's not set up that way, but there's a whole bunch of stuff on it right now. Whatever, we're going to pretend that it's sleek and minimalist, at least this area right here that is in viewing, that you can see is pretty clear. All right, so hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're embarking on a journey of simplicity and elegance. We're setting up my new Louis Vuitton planner in a minimalist style because who says you can't be fancy and minimalist? Cut to a close-up of the Louis Vuitton planner. Look at this beauty. It's Louis Vuitton, darling. It's so sleek and sophisticated that I almost feel guilty writing in it. Almost. You open the planner and flip through the blank pages. I see people doing this all the time. I always wonder, like, are they using the planner because all the pages are blank? All right. So you flip through the blank pages. Okay, let me get some blank pages. The blank pages. So much potential, so little time. The key to minimalism is to keep things simple and uncluttered, which is why I'll be using only one pen. I know, radical stuff. You hold up a single elegant pen. This is my Pentel Energel Libretto. This is my one and only pen for this planner. Minimalism at its finest, because who needs a rainbow of colors when you have the perfect black ink? Let's begin with the basics. June. There we go. See how clean and simple that looks? Next, I'll write buy milk. Because even minimalists need calcium. You pause and look at the planner thoughtfully. All right, let's write another essential. Meditate. Minimalism isn't just about fewer things, it's about more peace and fewer distractions. Oh, look at that. I've left so much white space. So peaceful, so serene. Take a nap. It's the ultimate minimalist activity. No effort, maximum benefit. Now let's add world domination plan. Just kidding. Minimalists don't dominate, we collaborate. So, world collaboration plan. There, much better. 8, call mom. I need to do that. And then avoid impulse shopping. Especially at Louis Vuitton. Oops, too late. Close the planner. And there we have it. My Louis Vuitton planner is all set up in a minimalist style. Simple, elegant, and absolutely fabulous, because minimalism doesn't mean boring. It means intentional. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos of me pretending to have my life together. And tell me in the comments, what's the most minimalist thing you own? Is it as ridiculously luxurious as this planner? Okay, bye. And remember, keep it simple, keep it chic, and keep it Louis Vuitton. See you next time. Okay, so that's the end of the AI generated script, and I hope you found some humor in it, but I hope that it also highlights the fact that a lot of what we seem to be watching on social media could easily be AI generated. And I say that because I feel like one of the most important tenets of being productive is actually managing your time well. And I think that oftentimes we get sucked up into watching video after video of material that is absolutely mindless and unnecessary. I teach at a university. I also have two sons. One is a 21-year-old rising college senior, and the other is about to finish the 10th grade. And if I purchased a planner or a notebook or a pad for either one of them or any of my college students, I teach college writing, and they asked me, Professor or Mom, how do you use this notebook? Or how do you use this planner? Or how do you use this pad? Look, I can get into teaching students how to effectively take notes or how to effectively manage their projects and papers, how to go through the writing process, what kind of time to allow, things like that. And students appreciate that. Not everyone has the same management skills or the same understanding of how to organize things on paper. That part is cool. But the constant struggle and the constant exploration around this that social media wants us to think is normal, I think is an indication that we are being sucked into the matrix. Like, I honest to God feel like there is something sinister behind it. Like, getting me to waste all of my time and to become obsessed with something that is supposed to help me remain or become more productive and more effective with handling my life. Look, I like things that are cute, and I did actually purchase a used on consignment from the Real medium Louis Vuitton agenda. Epi leather, black. I think it's cool. I love it. But in terms of what happens inside of it, I am using it to help me get my shit together. Because when I tell you things were falling through the cracks, oh my goodness. Like, I was really just wasting time and spinning my wheels. And simply writing things down. I have a master list. So I keep everything on this master list. Like, whenever anything pops into my head, I write it down on the master list, because Things were constantly popping into my head. And if I don't write them down, I used to write them on like a billion Post-it notes. And that was just leading me down the black hole of disorganization, because I just had these Post-it notes everywhere and nothing was getting done. But now I keep a master list. I write everything on that list. Like something pops into my head, I write it on that list. But then what I do is I have to decide every day what my top 3 priorities are going to be. So I only have a limited amount of time in each day. And there are some things that have to get done that are imperative. They are critical. And so those are my top priorities. Of course, there are other things that I have to get done. A lot of things I put on my calendar. Phone calls that have to be made, errands that have to be run. These are time consuming, and they are going to dictate what gets done, what else gets done, because, if I'm gone the majority of the day, running around, then a lot of things that require me to sit down to get them done are not going to get accomplished. So I really have to look at my day. I really have to see, like, when am I going to be sitting at my desk, or where can I take my computer with me and get some work done? But anyway, I'll write down my top 3 priorities. I'll schedule the things in my digital calendar, the things that I need to be alerted for. I will set notifications for those so that my alarm will go off, or in some way I get notified that I need to do that thing. Otherwise, it's not happening. And that's pretty much it. When it comes to project planning, sometimes I will do that on like a big piece of paper, or I will open up a Google Doc and do that, and then just write down the project, break it down into tinier sections, and then break that down into things that I can, like tasks that I can actually get done on a day-to-day basis. That's simple time management stuff. That's simple project management, simple task management stuff. We don't have to look at 75 different videos to figure out how to do that. What I will tell you is the biggest obstacle for me to be as productive as I can possibly be, and that is actually staying focused and staying motivated. I can write things down on a list. I can have the prettiest organizer. I can have the best system available. And yet, if I lose focus, those things are not going to get done. I am going to go through the whole day getting distracted, watching YouTube videos tell me how not to get distracted, which is a distraction. And then those things get forwarded to the next day, to the next day, to the next day. How do I know this? Look, when I got this agenda, organizer, planner, whatever you want to call it, I got it because I was really wasting a lot of time and not getting things done. And so I got this organizer thing that would solve my problem. I did the whole thing that I told you that I do. I wrote everything down on the master list. I then prioritized things by choosing the top 3 things that I was going to do throughout the course of the day. And then I put those things on my calendar. And every time my calendar would notify me of something, or I would look at the list, I'd get distracted and go off and do something else. Literally, just would not do it. This happened for like, and then listen, I have this key, right? These symbols that I would put after each task at the end of the day. I just kept putting arrows. So I use a dot to signify that something is in progress, and then I use an arrow to show that I forwarded it. I'll use an X to show that I deleted it, and I'll use someone's initial to indicate that I've delegated it. Okay, cool. I've got that down. I've had that down since I worked at Franklin Quest when I was in my 20s. I was just putting arrows and dots on everything. Everything was either in progress or it was forwarded to the next day because literally nothing was getting done. I just wasn't doing it. And it wasn't that I didn't have a system, it wasn't that I had not gotten the planner. I know everything that needs to be done. Look, I worked for Franklin Quest, Franklin Covey. I helped other people get their lives together. And yet, without being focused and motivated and clear and committed, the things just weren't going to happen. So we can watch video after video after video. We can buy pens, highlighters, stickers, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is there are people who don't have any of these trappings and they get a monumental amount of things done. They get things done. They achieve things. They have businesses, they have homes, they have families, they study, they have degrees, all this stuff, and they are not doing any of this. So don't get consumed and obsessed with trying to find the right planner, the right this, the right that. Think that you need all of those trappings in order for you to live an effective and productive life. What you need to do is focus and commit. And that is basically it. And that doesn't cost you anything and doesn't really require any additional equipment in order for you to do it. That's all I have to say about that. I hope you have a wonderful and productive and peaceful day. Happy writing, planning, all that good stuff. But go live your life. Go do the things that you want to do in order to be happy, fulfilled, satisfied, all that good stuff. All right, go be great. Bye.